Hi guys, Chantal here from Grounded Mind. How are you doing today? It is a very sunny day today in the UK. We've just come out of a heat wave which was so hot. Not going to moan. It's about 23 degrees today, so not as hot. I think it went into about 30 to 32 degrees. So a lot cooler today. But, I love the fact that it's sunny. When the sun's out, people are happy, aren't they? So I wanted to touch today upon something a bit more detail, which I have touched on in the past, or I think I've probably mentioned this in the majority of my videos, but it's so important for us to think about mindset and the things that we're saying to ourselves. I have got my notes with me because I just don't want to miss out on anything that's on my mind to talk about in this video today. And it's all about how are we thinking, what are we telling ourselves as individuals daily, like on repeat, because our brains are neuroplastic. So essentially that means that since we've been little people to now, the things that we have fed and told and given ourselves, or that have been given to us, and the things that we think about, that is how the neurons connect, and that is what we become in the future. And so the way how we think is so important. The way how we respond is equally important, because our brains don't really listen to, our brains will not latch on to just words, because our brain speaks a completely different language to how you and I will speak to each other. It speaks on what are we physically doing, what sensations are we giving off. For example, you go to a job interview, you're feeling anxious, you can't sleep, you've got sweaty palms, your heart's racing, you're thinking, oh, what if I do this wrong? What if I do that wrong? Constantly telling yourself all of these negative things, but you're not actually feeling the fear or the sensations or how you're feeling. But if you actually felt, because those anxious feelings can be good, and naturally everybody will get anxious because it's something that we don't know the future of this. However, if we actually feel what those feelings feel like, feel the sweaty palms, feel the heart racing, and feel what it feels like, and breathe into those feelings, then we can actually communicate. We're communicating to our brain, because it's understanding that language of, okay, she's talking about in her mind what those sensations feel like, rather than reacting in a scared way towards the sensations that I'm giving to her or to him. So it's important for us to kind of not judge the feelings that we have, and investigate them and allow them to be present. Allow those feelings of anxiety, of fear, to be present, but not to be scared. When we clench up like this, oh my gosh, then we're saying to our brain that there's a lion that's running towards us and something bad's going to happen. But we're just going for a job interview. So we need to think about how can we actually communicate safety through what we're doing, through how we're reacting, how we're responding. I wanted to touch upon also, as you guys know, that I'm a Christian. I know that I speak to people from all different kinds of faiths, and I love the fact that, I can speak to everybody. Neuroplasticity is scientifically proven, and I've been asked before, am I a spiritualist? No, I'm not a spiritualist. I am a Christian. I'm a practicing Christian. And there are multiple links between faith and science, and I think it's just a beautiful thing to see some of the things that I can actually look at and read and merge into what I do, merge into what I teach, because neuroscience and faith actually align beautifully. So I wanted today just to share some powerful scriptures. Whether you're a Christian, whether you're not a Christian, take a listen and just learn this educational piece for yourself. So I'm going to read out just a few scriptures, and it's just powerful. So Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The Bible literally teaches transformation through changing the way we think. Another one, Philippians 4:8. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, think about such things. a direct instruction on where to place your attention, on what is good and not what is bad. Proverbs 23:7, for as he thinks in his heart, so is he. What we think we are deep down in there is what we are, what we become, what we will be. Got two more. 2 Corinthians 10:5. Take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. Every thought, every negative thought that you have in your head. Talk about the box, don't we? Put them in the box and put them away. You know, they are not fact. They're not true. They're false. And last one, Isaiah 26:3. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Peace is connected to where the mind remains focused. And so, you know, we're dealing with, whether you're dealing with vestibular migraine, anxiety, depression, whatever it is, whatever challenges that you're facing in life, just remember that what you are, how you are responding to these challenges is either going to make that situation better or worse. And I know the option that you want to take is the better option. So it's important for us to teach your brains what you want the outcome to be. You know, take those deep breaths, feel those sensations, tell yourself that you're okay, but don't just tell yourself you're okay. Believe that you're okay. You know, your brain will respond to knowing how, if you're okay based on what you're doing. Are you clenching up or are you relaxed? Are you at peace? Do you know what I mean? And we continuously do that, and you'll see symptoms and anxieties reduce. I really hope this video helps someone today, and I hope you are well, and I hope to speak to you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.